The worst thing was when I was little, I think he missed a few of my birthdays and Christmases, and those were my favorite times of the years for him to be around.
Yeah.
If your mum or your dad's not there, you have another parent there to look after you, and then just appreciate what you have for that time, and then when they get back, don't be grumpy at them.
Yeah. Welcome to Fifo Fifo. You may remember on a previous episode we interviewed Marko, who's a supervisor. He's actually agreed for us to interview his son, Will, who's 14. Welcome to the show, Will.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, mate. So you're 14 years old?
Yes, I'm 14.
Okay.
I do homeschooling,
Okay.
which is pretty good. It's kind of a challenge because I have to have my dad as my teacher.
Oh, okay, right.
So if I need to know something, I have to go to him and he'll help me.
Yeah. Do you have people you can talk to from the school online?
Yeah, I have this thing called Discord. It's just game chat, but I've got two friends on there that go in the same classes as me. So
right.
if I need help, I can ask them, or if they need help, they can ask me.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Okay, cool. And what do you do outside of school when you're not at school?
Either homework, gaming, reading a book, watching TV, or sleeping.
Okay, cool.
One of those options.
Yep.
Or actually going out for a walk, because we just started doing that again.
Okay.
For our diet.
Yep. Keep fit.
Yeah, to go out, eat healthy, go for walks.
And you do a bit of travel as well?
Yeah, I'm going to stop doing travelling now.
Okay. Because
next year I go back to a normal school and I want to focus on that and not travelling and then coming back and, I've missed 2 weeks of school and I don't understand a single thing they're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I got back, I started a lesson, they were talking about something, I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then a teacher explains it, he explains it worse than anybody, so.
Yeah, and so being the son of a Fifo worker, do you remember, when your dad started Fifo? Has he been in it?
He's been in a long time. I believe, if I'm correct, he started it when I was born, around that time.
Okay.
So I was only a baby.
Yep.
I believe that's around the time, and then I got to 5 years old and we went on our first trip, or I went on to my first trip to the Philippines, and then he met his wife, and then ever since then, since I think 2 years ago, she's been looking after me.
Okay, cool. And she's in the Philippines?
No, she lives in Australia now.
Australia, yeah. Okay.
So I see her every now and then when we get the chance to.
Cool. Yeah, yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah. And do you remember your dad being away a lot and stuff?
I'm pretty sure I remember him being away a lot.
Yeah.
I think when he was away, I was always nice, but when he came back, I was always mean to him.
Bit grumpy, were you?
Yeah, I think it was just because as a little kid, those were the important years for a father to be around, and now I really don't care if he travels or goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm older now.
Right, yeah, yeah. And did it feel like he was away a lot? Or?
Yeah, he was away a lot.
Yeah.
He was probably sometimes going there for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and then coming back for a week, so I didn't get to see him as much.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right. So, yeah, you sort of remember it, him being away a fair bit. And he's been out of it now for a couple of years?
Yeah, he's been retired. So that's been good. I've been able to spend more time with him.
Yeah, much better.
So that's good,
Yeah. And what was the, would you say the best thing was about when he worked in Fifo?
Probably the best thing when he worked in Fifo, even though I was a bit grumpy when he came back, I'd always give him a nice hug. But the good thing was he was able to make money to provide us with a good home, food, something to eat at the table, which is also an important thing. So.
But when you were a kid, did you remember that? Do you remember thinking, I'm happy Dad's away, and did you understand why he was away? Or?
Yeah, I understood why he was away.
Yeah.
Understood why he had to do it. Well, he explained to me as well he had to do it to make some money for us.
That's good, yeah. Yeah. And what did you say the worst thing about it?
The worst thing was when I was little, I think he missed a few of my birthdays and Christmases, and those were my favorite times of the years for him to be around.
Yeah.
But then I did have my brother, my sister, my older brother. We always used to see them, so that was pretty good. And we'd go and see my stepmom's friends, so we had some company.
Yeah. And you still got presents, but didn't you?
Yeah.
Thank God. That's good. And what do you think about what do you want to do when you finish school?
Well, when I finish school, I want to become like a game creator because I'm really into games and feel like it don't have to be like the coding. It's just like maybe making the characters, thinking of a game name or thinking of a game. Because I don't know, I'm into games. It feels like a good thing to do.
Something you love. Cool. No, that sounds good, man. And would you ever consider doing Fifo yourself?
Maybe, but if I ever had a child, that's probably when I would stop doing Fifo if I ever did it.
Okay.
So I could be there for his or her years of their life.
Okay, yeah. And like from the perspective of your experience of having a father working Fifo for a lot of the years, if you growing up, what advice would you give to parents with children in it?
Well, with him working away a lot, it did feel kind of sad, but the thing he would do to make me feel better is to take me to like theme parks or do something fun to make me feel happier that he was back. So in that week or half a week, he would do things with me, not ignore me, or
spend time with you.
Spend time with me as much as he could, and then when he flew out, he would always give me a hug, probably cry a little.
Oh yeah.
But like, he's always doing something with me, and
very supportive.
now it's like I don't want to spend time with him as much.
Fair enough. As you get older, that happens.
Yeah.
And do you? And what was I going to say? I forgot now. Yeah, right. And what about for like other children that have their parents in Fifo? What would you say to them? Some advice?
Well, if they have another parent around, at least appreciate they're around.
Okay.
So if your mum or your dad's not there, you have another parent there to look after you. And then, just appreciate what you have for that time, and then when they get back, don't be grumpy at them. Be happy that they're gone.
Okay,
That they're helping the family.
And try and enjoy the time with them.
Yeah, try and enjoy the time with them.
Yeah. It must be tough though, I suppose. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about so phone calls? Did you have like regular communication? Sometimes it's harder.
I think it was like every morning and night he would call me.
Oh, cool.
So I could talk to him.
Yep.
So that was also good. Every night, every morning, we would have a conversation, and then some nights he would read a story or tell a story from the phone, and then I'd fall asleep.
Oh yeah. And did that make a big difference? Like, was that really good
it helped.
Yeah.
Just him calling every day, making sure I was okay, making sure everything was going okay in the house.
Yeah. Did you sometimes, when he'd call, would you sometimes pretend you were grumpy at him, or were you really happy that you actually spoke to him?
Yeah, I think sometimes I got angry at him.
Yeah.
But that could have been that I'm angry at my stepmom, that I was talking to him, acting like I was angry.
Yeah.
But like, I was always happy to talk to him.
It's always good to chat to him. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. And now, since Dad's finished Fifo, what do you reckon now? Is it good having him around?
Yeah, it's good having him around.
Yep.
He seems a lot more grumpier though.
Does he?
Because he probably doesn't have that interaction with other people like him.
As much.
But he has Facebook, so he can talk to his friends. But it is good having him around. He's a helpful person to have around with schoolwork.
Yep.
With just helping me do normal day stuff like how to cook food. He's getting me more involved in the kitchen, showing me how to cook fish and how to chop up vegetables.
Oh yeah, cool. And travelling as well. You guys have been in the States.
Yeah, we've been to the States 4 times. He's done 50 because he did Alaska with the Air Force. I've only done 49.
You've done 49?
I just have to do Alaska, and then I finished it.
And what other countries have you been to?
I know I've been to Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, USA, Canada, New Zealand, Vietnam. Can't really remember the rest.
Oh my gosh, 14 years old, that's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, I think I've been to 10, 11 countries, maybe around that number.
Awesome, man. That sounds really cool. All right, I've got a gift for you too, man.
Okay.
There's one of the new Fit for Fifo shirts, so you can throw that when you go travelling or wherever, mate.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so.
I'll wear that straight after this.
Cool, mate. Sounds good. Thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing me on.
Yeah.